up, everybody? Facebook Live. This is JawsAtak. This next interview is with yet another artist I met on Facebook, or no, on Instagram. We're actually part of one of the crews I rep, Evil Letters. Really dope crew, amazing artists, and yeah, Waive, man, you got like a very, very original, unique style, which is hella dope. You rock some super fresh characters, and it's tight. We're on the same. A little introduction about yourself. So, all right.
From a little town, Yarrawonga, it's called near Melbourne, kinda. I've been writing since I was a kid. My cousin used to do it. Thought it was sick, so he taught me a few things.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I'm all self-taught. Just been practicing since then. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. So, describe. Let's see. Describe your style and tell me like some other writers or other artists that may have like inspired you and stuff like that.
Well, I first started getting inspiration off Shiva
Mm-hmm.
and Vapor 13. And then I met Icky and the ELC crew on Instagram. So I went and got myself a black book and just started going crazy in there.
Mm-hmm.
They really inspired me to do my pages and all that.
Yeah.
But other than that, I haven't really had that many people because
Tight.
I don't have anyone. I don't know any of the writers in my town or anything. It's a small town.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much like the only writer.
That's tight, dude. Yeah, Evil Letters, man. I mean, that's what. I mean, I was hella inspired by them too, man. The whole double page, full color. Like, when I saw that, I'm like, tight, dude. This is gonna be awesome. Like, I'm gonna try to link up with them, and sure enough, you know, Icky got back to me. Describe your kind of graph style. I know it's like pretty wild, but it's also like. It's kind of got this like dark twist to it, you know what I'm saying? Like your letters are like, I don't know, they're like sickles or something. Like, how would you describe your style?
I don't know, I kind of like it, like looking a bit evil, like the colours and every single piece I want to make different than the last one. Like, I don't want any piece looking the same. I don't really know how to describe it.
All right. Just
wild.
Wild.
It's wild.
Tight, dude. Tight. All right. What made you start writing Waive and its like unique spelling?
Yes. So me and Vapor 13 used to write voice, and we ended up coming to agreement just to both change our names, just to make it simple.
Mm-hmm.
And so he wrote Vapor, and then I seen Wave somewhere, and I was like, that sounds pretty cool. I'll do a tag of it. So I did a tag, and I like instantly fell in love with it, and I've just been writing it ever since. Was
it spelled the same way you spell it now?
Yeah, W-A-I-V-E, yeah. I just seen it somewhere, and I was like, oh, that looks pretty different, like unique.
Yeah, for sure. So you and your homie were writing the same thing?
Yeah, we're both writing like voice, V-O-I-C-E.
I've never heard that approach to something. Like that's usually like when two people are writing the same thing, you battle for the name or whatever. But it's definitely an interesting twist on that.
Yeah, we're just like, oh, screw it. Like, we'll just both change it. We'll be fine. Like.
And how long have you said you've been writing?
Well, I loved it since, like, I started doing it when I was, like, 6 or 7, like, around there, because my cousin used to do it. And then, but I've only really been taking it a bit more serious for, like, the last 4 years, 3, 4 years.
Okay.
I've been trying to work on my style and actually making the letters kind of readable, but not.
Right. How long have you been on the Evil Letters?
Not too long. It's probably in 6 months. Probably not even that.
Oh, okay. Damn. I think I've been with him for like almost a year or maybe 2 years already. So it's kind of crazy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, I haven't been on that long.
All right. Cool. What's the best advice someone has given you?
To keep going. Like my cousin used to tell me, just no matter what, just keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Like he always just telling my shit like looks whack, like it looks horrible, and he was like, "You'll learn. Like just keep doing it."
Mm-hmm.
I listened and it worked. Like I understand it all now. Like it all makes sense and
Mm-hmm.
just
Okay.
worked out for me.
Dope. Dope. Where do you envision your art evolving to? Like, what would you, if there's anything you'd like to, like, bring it to, any, like, levels or stages or presentations you'd like to bring it to?
Well, my dream job would be to paint walls every day for people, but around here it just doesn't happen. Like I'll get one wall a year if I'm lucky.
Mm-hmm.
I might look into like tattooing, opening up my own shop, tattooing and graffiti kind of business thing go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I don't really have much options around where I live. There's
Mm-hmm.
a small town, everyone hates it.
Right.
So
Right.
I just
Do you do canvases and stuff like that?
yeah, I do. I used to love doing canvases, but I don't know, I just don't have the time because they take a lot longer now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll do a graffiti piece and then I'll like tape it up with masking tape and all that, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have time for that. So I'll just in the book.
Okay.
Yeah. Books filled.
Okay, here we go. We're back on. What mediums, like what? Do you use acrylics for your canvases? Do you use paint or oils or like watercolors and stuff like that?
I use acrylics when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
I love monotone markers and Poscas. Like I
Mm-hmm.
just pretty much use those paint markers.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, spray paint for the background. That's it.
Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, that's one thing that I just definitely had to learn is just paint whenever you can. You know, I definitely paint more than I draw, but I'm also scheduling everything right now. But yeah, man, once you stack up like a good amount of like your paintings, it's easier to like just walk into coffee shops or whatever and like ask to display them or like get put on a waiting list to display your art. So. And over time, man, it pays off. So I'd like to encourage you to rock some more canvases, and I guarantee you'll start selling them, man. You got a very dope style that I know people would be digging.
That's the thing. Around here, it's like, I know I try selling them online, but like I've got a fat stack of canvases sitting in my room right now, and I try selling for like $15-20, and no one wants them around here. They just, I don't know why. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. No, it's an interesting world. It's an interesting world. I mean,
so I need to pump out some fresh ones and
right. Just keep it consistent, man. I mean, like I literally did like 30 canvases 5 years ago and nothing sold, but now I'm like continually selling canvases. You know what I'm saying? Just like keeping the grind strong, and or when you do drawings, like frame them, and there's just all sorts of different little avenues that you can do to get that.
Yeah, see, I love doing black books, but then like at the end they're just sitting in a book, like no one can really see it. If it's on a canvas, like it's up there for everyone.
Right. I mean, when you're completely filled with a canvas, you can just sell it for like a couple grand.
Yeah.
That's always a random thought. I've thought about that, but I'm always fucking around in my books too, so.
Yeah.
Anyway, what's your favorite stuff to use? Like, obviously you use markers. Like, what kind of markers? Stuff like that.
I love alcohol-based markers, like touch lives. Molotovs. I love using all markers and spray paint.
All right.
Alcohol base.
What do you use in your black books?
Well, I use all the alcohol-based markers for like the fills in the background.
Oh, okay.
And then I'll use like Poscas and Molotovs for like the outlines and like to go over all that.
Yeah.
Like if I need to do highlights and all them things.
Yeah.
I'll use the paint markers for that, but it's those two.
It definitely looks tight having the paint over the normal marker. I think that's like something really cool for that style. What's one of the have you ever like gone bombing? Like was that ever something you were really into?
Oh, yeah. I've been tagging since I started doing it, like, because I used to live in Melbourne, and we used to go tagging all the time, and then I moved here. And since I lived here, I've been caught about 5 times.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Got to go to court pretty soon for it, because I got done the other week.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah.
What's one of the... oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's alright, you go.
Oh, I was just going to say, what's like one of the worst experiences you've had?
Well, one day we were tagging this, me and a couple mates went and tagged this kind of, it's like a truck company, like they do like sand and all different rocks and all that. We started tagging their fences, and I threw a rock over the fence and it smashed a window, so we had a look, and we started throwing more rocks through there because we were real young, just stupid. And we broke into their shed, took their paint, painted all like trucks and fences and all that, and we buried the cans.
That sounds dope.
Yeah. And then a couple of weeks later, we got arrested at school and all that, and had to go to court, fined, all that. Yeah.
They found out it was you?
We were like 14 or younger then.
Yeah. They found out it was you?
Yeah, because they got fingerprints on the cans and all that.
Damn, bro.
They came straight to us, and it's a small town, they know, like, they seen a tag up the other, that's just how I got caught, and they just knew it was me because of my style. Like, I'm the only one that has, like, a style in this town, so they just know it's me.
Right. Damn, yo.
They came straight to the door.
That's crazy. What did they charge you with? Or like, you know, how bad was the charge?
It was, I got fined like $1,000 or something, like $1,000. Because we broke in, it was like breaking and entering and damaging like all private property and all that.
That honestly doesn't sound like as bad as I would intend, or as bad as I would think.
They took it pretty easy, but I think it's because like, it was like our first time getting caught and all that.
And you're still minors and all that.
Yeah.
Cool. What's one of the best memories you've had?
Well, getting away would probably be one of them.
For sure.
We would tag them.
All right.
We were tagging this spot, and it was like we've been eyeing it up for ages. And some dude came out his car, and he was like, "Oi, what are you doing?" So we like just legged it, and he called the cops, and we like had a peep around. All the cops were there looking at it, and we were just sitting there in the corner laughing at them.
Damn.
And then we just walked off and went home.
Tight. All right, that's always tight. That's always good. Nice. All right, what are some projects you're working on, or next things you got scheduled?
Well, at the moment, not much at all. I've got a lot of name exchanges people want me to do. But nothing big at the moment. I've got a lot of canvases I need to finish. They've been sitting there for about 2 years, which I really want to get going.
Yeah. Tight, dude.
Yeah, not too much. I've just been real busy because I've got a kid and all that now.
Oh, word.
Been busy with him.
For sure. How are you doing your name exchanges? Like, I mean, I'm down to set one up with you. You know what I'm saying? I know you might as well schedule another one, bro. I'm scheduling all sorts of shit right now, but that'd be tight, man.
Yeah, we should, definitely. Yeah, I've got heaps. It's all different. Like, I'm doing one with, just on paper. I'll send it like a collab. Another dude canvas. And I'll send stickers with them as well. Like, I'll do a piece on a canvas and send him like 10, 20 stickers. And he'll send back.
Okay. Yeah, we should do something like that. Just whenever you're all done with that or caught up or whatever, like, that'd be tight to just, like, I mean, I'll rock, like, a page, you know, like just a regular blank paper. You'll rock one, and then we can just ship them at the same time and have little collaboration pieces. So if you want to do that, we'll just keep in touch with that. That would be tight. And this the sticker thing, I actually just ordered. You know, I hit up one of the dudes who's really pushing those sticker packs because they're out there. Whoever's watching and are interested in getting into stickers, look for the people that are selling packs because they're out there and they'll give you good deals. So I will be having stickers very soon. So that'd be another thing that we can focus on and exchanging.
Yeah, dope. I'll send you a message when I'm like finished all these ones.
Tight. All right. What are some words of wisdom you would tell the next generation of writers?
Don't try and go too crazy for your first pieces. One, it'll look like shit, and two, you just gotta keep, like, I'd say just keep it simple, and then learn your style, and then go from there. Just start, and I don't reckon it's bad to get things off other writers. Like, don't completely bite their style. Like, don't take the whole style, but I reckon it's alright to take, like, little bits and pieces from different writers and put it in your own. I reckon that's a good way to learn, just take little bits. Yeah. But don't take a whole, like, I've had a dude who was like, he wrote Waive, but without the I.
Yeah.
And, he did this Waive piece, and I was like, I think I've seen it before. That looks like my kind of style. And I got a photo of my sticker up I did, and I put them together, and they were identical.
No doubt. Damn, dude. You're like, I think I've seen that before.
Yeah. He did it, like, identical, just left the eye out.
Damn, dude. Well,
so, don't take little styles, just take, like, little parts of it.
Right. What do they say? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Dude just bites your style entirely. That sucks. When I started writing, like, the person who helped me get into graph, like, I always wanted to have a similar style as him, but now, like, nowadays my shit is way different. There's nobody in that crew, OH, that has a similar style. I think the only person in ELC that can do a comparable style to mine is Nover, and he's way better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just pretty interesting, but definitely I agree with that. You know, you can be inspired by some people, but you know, develop your own style because it's a lot more fun as well. All right. So, other than being an artist, what are other things you're into?
Well, I used to play basketball.
Say that again?
Pardon?
Say that again. It kind of glitched out.
Yeah, I used to play a lot of basketball.
Oh, weird.
And water ski because we got, like, a big lake here and shit. But I tore my ACL, so I've had a knee reconstruction and all that.
Oh,
so
yeah, you were saying that. How'd that happen? Did it happen from water skiing? That's a very interesting sport.
No, it happened in footy because I played a little bit of footy, but yeah, it happened in footy and about 3 years ago, and I've just got a knee reco done this year, like a couple of weeks ago. So
damn, you know,
it's been a pretty shitty 3 years, but
wild.
That'll be good.
All right, cool. You don't play any like instruments or music or anything like that?
No.
Word. Yeah, I asked one of my other crew members, and he was like, "Oh man, I'm into fishing." I'm like, "Wow,
yeah,
I didn't expect that." But it's very cool, you know. I mean, as artists, you know, our minds are always thinking of like some new, you know, creative things to do. So I always am interested when it gets to that question. All right. Well, yeah, man, we kind of just been zipping through this. The next question I have is there anything you'd like to raise awareness on or rant about?
No, not really.
All right. Yeah, I mean, the reason I always explain this. The reason I ask, I mean, you're in Australia, so it's different. But my friend likes to rant about politics, and like culture and stuff like that. So I always, if there's any other like, if you like rescue animals or something, just like you're like, yeah, rescue animals, or so that's why I asked the question to see if there's anything you'd like to raise awareness on.
No, no, not really.
All right. Yeah. All right. Cool. When I upload this to YouTube,
Yep.
do you want me to add your Instagram link?
Yep, we can do
Okay. And I know what it is, but it's like underscore wave, right?
that. Yep, just underscore wave.
WAIVE.
Just
And
wave.
what's your big cartel? Is there like I don't really use that, but I'll go ahead and add that too if you want. And just real quick because it glitched, it's underscore wave at on Instagram, wave.bigcartel.com, or you can look up Wave on YouTube, and the Wave is spelled WAIVE. And I'm going to go ahead and add all those to the description when I upload this video. And I apologize that I didn't consider the day. You're a day ahead of me. That's my fault.
Yeah, that's alright, man.
That was
I didn't think of that.
I mean, I should have. I don't know. I for some reason just was like, oh, it's the same day, but it's not. So, all right. I appreciate it. It was good connecting. I'm hyped we're on the same crew. Evil Letters, definitely holding shit down. Yeah. And right on. Big ups, man. Much appreciated.
Thanks for having me, man.